Hey everyone, welcome to the first ever Man United watch along. This is the Red Devils Corner Kick podcast. I hope everyone is enjoying their week. I hope everyone enjoyed the weekend. Um, but yes, here we are. Whoops, just didn't get one thing going here. Just give me a second here. Yep, good to go. I hope everyone is enjoying their weekend. Just getting myself ready for the match. Um, Getting ready for the. Oh, there we go. Everything should be better now. Yes, I am doing this with an avatar, but yes, it is my first live stream for today. I'm definitely excited for it. Um, but yeah, we we have Crystal Palace and United coming up in about 15 minutes. Lineup has already been announced. It was announced an hour ago. Almost similar to what I did. Again, just the change is that Ahmad's not on, and then we have Benjamin Sesko starting. Uh, but yeah, listen, it's greatly deserved for Sesko to start. Um, Listen, for what he's done in the last few games and what he's done so far this season, since joining United, like obviously a quiet start to the start of the season, but it is great to have him. So, but it was great that what he's doing now. So, sorry, little nerves going here again, doing my first watch along. It's yeah, I, we're hoping for a win today. That's what it is. I always go for the win, but we gotta hope that we can. I got the game getting ready to go. We're just few minutes away, 14 minutes away from kickoff. So we'll definitely see again. We need to make sure that we can control this game. Just we know we've had struggles. We know how well Crystal Palace has played against us. We know that we do have our struggles from time to time, but we'll see. Carrick has been doing a good job, and again, I did my episode Thursday, um, discussing that Carrick will probably be the next Manchester United manager, um, but it's we don't know. We still have plenty of time from the season to determine what is going to happen, if anything would happen, um, just because we don't know. We don't know how the rest of the season is going to progress, but we just have to be patient. Again, that's what the main thing is. It's just about being patient for this. So, but yeah. If you are tagging along, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, follow YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. I am live on YouTube as well, so I will be. I should be posting the link to my social medias, but yeah, obviously there are other streams. This is my very first one. I know I've been trying to preach it, getting it set up. I tried to do it last weekend for the Women's FA Cup. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to do that last weekend. So let's let's see how this goes. If you are new to the channel, again, like, subscribe, comment. You can listen to my past podcasts as well. So just give me one moment here, guys. There you go. I'm back. Um, but yeah, it's yeah. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day here. We got a little bit of snow. It looks like a nice day in Manchester as I'm just watching the game, getting everything set up. So, yes. But I am quite nervous. I am. I'm definitely quite nervous for this game. Yeah, I'll say it. I am definitely nervous. I'm always nervous, always before a game. Again, as much as I know we are the term that gets used loosely around here, we are Manchester United. Um, that should not be guaranteeing us a win every time. So we are going to be. This is going to be the type of game where we have to fight. We do. So I'm just getting everything ready. But yeah, hopefully so far everything seems to be kind of working okay. Let me know what you guys are thinking for those that may be following. This is my first one, so I don't think many people will be following what I am doing. So I am a little nervous. Yes, it is with an avatar. You're not seeing my live face. I decided that just for a change, especially when I'm doing my first live stream, I thought this would be an interesting way to do a watch along. So I do apologize for any delay. Slowly trying to work out the kinks. So just taking a look at the lineups here, because we have everything here. Le Mans, same back four as last Monday. Shaw, Maguire, Yoro, Delo, Casemiro, Menu. In the middle, Cunha on the left, Mbuemo on the right, Bruno in the middle, and then Sesko up front. Listen, like I said, Sesko is deserving of this start. It's true. We know. So we've seen what he's been doing. Nothing against the mod, but we know that Ahmad hasn't been playing the best. But Sesko, for what he's done, he's won us games. He's drawn us games. He has been very impactful. So looking forward to seeing how he starts under Carrick. I am. Would I like him to score 5 goals today? I think any fan would be happy with that. So, but yeah, we'll see how this all goes. They are showing highlights of the last game right now. Yes, the last game, like there were options. Like Crystal Palace had their opportunities last game. They did. So, but again, we had to defend. We had to do things to defend ourselves. So, just giving myself here 1 second. Making sure I'm letting the world know that I finally am going live right now, which I'm happy with. Let's see here. Can I add that voice crop filter effects? Nope. No video. Nope. I think I'm failing. I think when it comes to social media, I need an updated lesson on how to get things done. That's just the way I am. But no, I'll be posting it on Instagram that I have gone live. So just give me a moment here. Link. Get the link to the live show as we're currently live right now. Do I have any viewers? Let's just take a look here. How are we looking? I know there's a lot of pressure going into this game. There is. And I know Arsenal and Chelsea are playing today too. So that's City winning yesterday was big. Having City win yesterday was big. So these games can sometimes just be a trap game. And that's what always concerns me. And I don't want these guys, like our squad, to treat it like that. I don't want them to go into this and be like, hey, so. But yeah, just getting ready. Just a couple more minutes until game time. So again, like, subscribe, follow. If you haven't, everyone's excited for this game. I don't blame them. So am I. Just making sure I get everything here. There we go. Let's see if I can share. Give myself, nope. There we go. See if there's another way I can share this. I do apologize, and I do apologize for the dead air. I do. Just getting everything, like trying to do what's, just trying. So, okay. So I am live. Don't forget I am live. So, just trying to get everything. See if I can get that there. Let's try this again. Just trying to manage expectations for this. I am nervous for this. It's really hard to say how this is going to go. It is. I am nervous for this watch along. But yeah, let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, follow. Hopefully you guys can hear me. That's the main thing. And I know there's going to be a delay with facial reaction. There might be a delay when I give a reaction. That's the one thing when I was setting up my avatar. It was just like, can I do like a full body look at? Will be able to see me do that right now? No. So you want to see me standing up, freaking out? But the one thing, and I do apologize for any language as well for that. But if you are just tuning in, thank you for listening, or thank you for joining. Thank you for joining the watch along. This is my first watch along. Getting everything ready, showing the lineup here. We're just minutes away. I got the scoreboard too. That's the one thing that took a while to try and get, was the scoreboard. Just trying to get everything there. I am really happy for Sesko getting the start. I was nervous. I still am nervous for today. I am. Like, I'm happy with the lineup. It was the right decision to have Ahmad on the bench. I know when I was doing my lineup this week, I felt like just having him keep the same because I didn't know if he was going to change. But it gives them the option. It does. And I think with the way the formation, Palace, and the way their lineup is, this may help Sesko. But the last two games, like playing Everton and West Ham, that definitely did fit him as well. we got to control that middle. We do. Um, hopefully we can just get some momentum, some flow. That's the one thing. Can we get consistency with everything? Can we see how this all goes? That's the one thing. As I always say on the podcast, consistency, discipline, and finish. That's the one thing that we always need. So just waiting here. One thing that's cool is that I can put and no, I don't want to be starting yet. There will be delay. Again, as much as I'm watching this live, I may have delays. So that's the one thing that's happened to me a couple times with live streams is I get that delay, and my app will tell me when we've scored before we actually score, before I see it on TV. It happens. It's what life is. That's what it is. It happens. We have that. So getting ready, everyone's at the half. Looks like we're starting with the ball first. Our captain, Bruno, getting ready to go. And we're off. All right, let's see how this. Ooh, long pass. Going deep on that first one. Ooh. Like I just want to see discipline. I do. It's just control the ball, just be disciplined with it. So come on. At the press. Just trying to watch my facial reactions. And the one thing too is when I'm trying to do my avatar, try to make it look like me as much as I can. So as time goes on and I do other watch alongs, you will see control it. Can't let that happen. If he had gone the other way, it would have been a shot on target. It is a beautiful day at this. Yeah. Go in here. You got Dallo. I know you got those long. Oh, come on. Control the ball, boys. No, that wasn't a foul. Come on, Sesko. Good idea by Bruno, but that if he had gotten more control of that ball, then yes, that would have been the right decision. Come on. Good defense by Casemiro. It's going to be tough he won't be here next year, Casemiro. Come on, control. Ooh. No, I think that's a goal kick. Really? They gave him as a... Yeah, the deflection. Let's take a look here. Yep. Off of Harry Maguire. Yep. Back heel. Ooh, yeah, it missed him. It would have been it would have been a nice touch if he was able to get that. What the? Well, that was crap. That, yeah. You can't have those early goals. We can't. But it was a nice header. I'm gonna. That was a nice header. Just take a look again at this highlight. It was a nice header. That was. You can hope for a miracle dive by Lemens, but that was just trying to read it, judge it. It's a 50-50 ball, but it was a nice header. That's what I'll leave it as. That was a nice header. No, that was. Oh, man. Come on, let's control it. Just control it. That's what it is from Lacroix. Come on, guys. Like you're giving them, like give him a challenge. I don't know why Delo was just standing there watching. Give him a challenge. Force him to make the move. Yeah, free kick. Obviously, it was a yellow. Come on. It was kind of the right yellow to take, but because I'm sure if Mbuemo got it, he. Come on, control the ball. What's going on? I know we still have plenty of time here. I know we still have plenty of time from this. Come on, come on. You have time. Move, 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 move. Come on, Shaw. Get up further. I feel like the last few games, Shaw's legs haven't been the best. Come on. Nice attempt. We have to be like, yeah. Just give me one moment here, guys. I need to step away for 2 seconds. I'm back. Oh my God. You know what the thing is, too? Often we do see that struggle at the beginning. Usually, no, I should take that back. Usually we're great for 20 minutes. But, like, no, like, again, here we go again. Why are we doing silly long ball passes? They're going to intercept them. So. Come on, guys. I know we're only 9 minutes. And again, I do apologize for the dead air. I had to go step away for a moment. I do have a friend who's a Crystal Palace fan. I usually text them. Usually when I'm playing friends clubs, I usually text them saying good luck. Come on, guys. We need to step it up here. Just control it and move it. That's all it is. Just control and move. That's all I want. Is it that, like, just control it? That's what it is. That's all I would like, is just for them to control it and move it along. Just control. Just control. Come on, guys. Just get up, Bruno. Just get up. The ref is moving it along. So be it. Come on, Bruno. Come on, Mbuemo. Kobe. I know they're going to try and do the long pass to try and get the cross in. Thank you to those who are just tuning in and watching. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, comment. Come on, Cunha. It was a good attempt. It was the best one that we've had so far in the first 11 minutes of this match. Will he be our manager next season? I think realistically, yes. I think for Ineos at this moment, it wouldn't be the wrong decision. Come on. Good save. Good save. It's just, we're just not getting anything. Oh. That was on Shaw. He was a step behind. He's a couple steps behind today, it seems. Lemens has made such a difference for us this season. It's incredible for what has happened this season, like for this year, for since he's come in, the change, the difference that he has made has been incredible. It has. He's made massive changes. Not gonna lie, that did just scare me a little bit. That pass back. Like, what are we doing? What is going, like, no discipline, nothing. I don't know why we're doing this long ball, like, we gotta just, come on, guys. Let me know what you guys think of the avatar too. I know it's probably something different. I'm sure you haven't seen it before. I'm sure you see other people do it. So let me know what you think. But man, this, like, I know we're only in 13 minutes into the game. It's a 90-minute match, but United are just, they look a couple steps behind. And Crystal Palace is the one that played on Thursday. We do know that if Carrick does get the manager job, we know that it's not going to be like the way it is now. There are going to have to be changes. Especially if we qualify for Champions League. It's not going to be the same. Like, Oh, Shaw doesn't look like he's a step behind there. There is no control on that. It's just we're not getting anything moving forward. There's no connectivity from the back. Like, we're not getting anything through the middle. No control. And when they're trying to, they're forcing the long ball. And those long balls haven't been accurate. Ooh. Oh. Mm. Come on. Come on. You got to let him go, Euro. Just let him go. I don't think we needed the added pressure. You know what? I'm sure a lot of people are hoping for this win, and then we move into third. Like, don't get me wrong, getting into third would be fantastic. It would be. But at the end of the day, we're still, what, 10 games? Yeah, we're 10 games from the season finishing. If the season ended tomorrow and we fell out of third, I'd be upset. But we still have opportunities to. I'm not saying the game is done or the match is over, but what I'm saying is that, again, there's no connectivity here. I don't know where that was going. Luke Shaw is not moving up. I don't know why he's not moving the ball up. Oh, great. There we go. There we go. Come on, Cunha. Hey, that was a. Oh, come on. The one thing, too, is Cunha does, I do notice from time to time, he does take the easy fall. They are playing well. Now the question is, what's Crystal Palace going to be like in the final third? Come on, Cope. There is no control. And there's no one over there. Come on, guys. I hope everyone is enjoying the pod. I do apologize for the delay. I am slowly getting. I'm a little nervous. I'll say it. I am a little nervous for today. Doing this as my first watch along. If you're just tuning in, the Lacroix header off the left post. Come on, get it up, get up. Come on. I'm feeling a disconnect between the mid and the attack. There we go. That's the one thing. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Oh, come on. Let me know how everyone else is doing today. Comment, like. I do apologize if there is a little bit of delay. Slowly working at it. So far, United have not looked good. They're not playing good. There isn't really much going on. They're not playing well. They're struggling. We have what, one shot on target? I think we have just one shot in general. And that was an attempt to be a cross by Cunha. Come on. Who was that for? Why did they stop? Oh, WWE. Why are you... You headed the ball. He didn't kick you in the head. You're... McGuire's trying to claim... Yeah, but he's the one that... It looks like he was about to suplex. Come on, come on. Oh, my... What? It's see, that's the one thing. Like, you know what? Here's the thing. This is also could be an audition for Glasner. If you're just tuning in, yeah, I'm sorry that I'm saying that, but this is kind of an audition for Glasner. And I know some people may not want him. I know people talk about the 3-4-3, but he does prefer the back four. He created that style for an inch over. You're getting to Cunha. Yeah, Crystal Palace doesn't look like, but this kind of happened last game too. Last time when we played them, they played a Thursday. See, if you could have gotten to the feet of Sesko right there, and then you get Sesko to do the shot, that could have made a difference. It could have. It's so easy to critique after the action. They just look like they just don't look like there's nothing connecting them right now. They look lost. They do. They look lost with this game so far. United don't look like they're able to move much. 5 of you on one person, and the ball gets out to that player. Good defending by Delo. But look, four of them. Boom. Nice little toe tap. Boom. Good defense by Delo. Shaw is down. Losing Leach is tough for this match. Not having him here. Shaw looks like he's lost a step. He looks like he was a step or two behind today. He's had 1 or 2 runs where he's made it back, but other than that, you didn't see him carrying forward much of the ball. Is he exhausted? That's the one thing when you're trying to figure out here. Shaw is down at the moment. It's hard to hear what he's saying. Mazraoui's getting warmed up. And it looks like Mazraoui's coming in. Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw is currently leaving the pitch. Looks like we're going to have an early substitution. I don't think that's what... I don't think Carrick wanted to do that early. But we are having a... substitution. Just coming up on the 24th minute. Mazraoui coming in for Shaw. Shaw left the pitch due to an injury. It looks like he had a little bit of a knock or maybe something that happened to play before. I don't know. It looked like something wasn't right with Shaw as the game started. He's like... Good old midfield. Listen, this is an audition for Glasner. This is also an audition for Adam Wharton, because Adam Wharton, people are looking at him as a potential target for a signing for Manchester United this summer. I know there's the talks of Elliot Anderson, of him being a target that United are going to be making the £100 million bid for the player. So I know they're still talking about Baliba. All right, let's go, Maz. Can we get some, like, maybe Mazraoui makes it... maybe Mazraoui having him come on makes a difference on that attack on the left side. Getting the movement through. Crystal Palace is defending well. United are struggling trying to break through. Definitely struggling trying to get, like... no turn and go, no... Definitely not looking good. There's still plenty of time. Like, we still have so many more minutes to go for this game. Like, the Crystal Palace is the better team. I'll say it. They're the better team on the pitch at Old Trafford. There we go. And there's no one open for him on the left side. Oh, there's Cunha. Come on. Defended very well. I'll say it. That was defended very well. Glasner's tactics are there. The question is what adjustments are going to be done at that second half. Can we get something going before the half ends? That's the one thing here. As I'm communicating to you, is there one thing that we can do for this half? That's the one thing. Can we get something going for this half? They are playing better than our midfield at the moment. They're playing better than the whole squad at the moment. They're defending well. You can go up the left, like... The question is, if he's going to make substitutions, come on, Sesko. Like, this team played on Monday, and they look a step behind. Actually, they look like a couple steps behind. And Crystal Palace, the squad that played in a European competition on Thursday, look perfectly fine. Now, this is the beginning. The question is now, who's going to be there at the second half? Okay. Kobe has space. Go. There's space there in the middle. There is, like... those 20-yard passes. Anything over, like, there is so much space there in the middle to move up. They are giving you options there. And nobody there. This is great, by the way. Yeah. Right now, this squad is just, yeah. Sorry if my face is just looking up to the side here. It's just the way I have the camera and the TV and everything. There we go. I'm going to readjust my camera. Excuse me. Come on. Oh, come on, Bueno. Come on, come on, come on. Corner. All right, let's see if we can get something going. We have a, 6'4" center? Or not center, a striker. Using a little basketball there. But yeah. This is the moment here where we can definitely use a goal to draw it up. We can definitely use that. Another corner. You have Maguire and you have Cunha. Use their height, guys. Use what we have. I think I went with Bruno as my first scorer in my Manchester United prediction. Nope. Ooh. Was there a head? If you're claiming a head injury, you know there's going to be time waste. There's going to be time. Yeah, head contact. They just bumped. That was defended very well. Well, the one thing, too, is with our set pieces, we're not taking a page out of the Arsenal book, right? Come on. Ooh. Good clear out. Come on. Let's get something going here. Carry it up, Maguire. Carry it up. We need to get something going before half. Like something that shows... right idea. But it was just too easy of an interception for Crystal Palace. Henderson, the ex-keeper of United. Just checking out a few things. Come on, yeah. Yes, let's keep talking about our stats in the last 10 minutes. Stats are great, but at the end of the day, the stats can be the most, Ooh, offside. Yeah, he was definitely offside. You can see that he's offside. Hopefully Maguire's now long. It's a good thing that we're going into a little bit of a break. But the one thing, too, is if he's going out this early, we may not have him next match. But we are going into a break where we get some time off because we're not back until the 15th against Villa. So that's the one thing. If you're just tuning in, thank you. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, follow, whether it's on YouTube. I do stream on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Episode will be coming out after this post-game episode. But yeah, and then don't forget Instagram, TikTok, X as well, through my social media. Come on, I know we still have plenty of time left in this match, but it would be nice if they can get something going offensively. I love Bruno, but Bruno on the national team for Portugal versus on Manchester United, two different players. That was a silly yellow to take. That was, yeah. Kavanaugh's not afraid to give out the yellows today. I know that's, second or third yellow given out today. They haven't done anything offensively. I think statistically we're still on that one shot. Realistically, I think. Let's just take a look here at the stats so far. Just loading up the stats just to take a look to see what's going on. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, communicate. That was perfectly ruined. It was ruined. Yeah, we have 3 total shots so far. United are just not. Come on. Just control it. Please just control the ball. That's all I want. It's just simple control. He does give you additional options, not just with his feet, but having Sesko there does. He makes it. He is impactful. I just wish that, honestly, that mix up between Cunha and. So let's just take a look here. Yeah, 2 shots on goal, 4 shots in total. Just, yeah. We need to get something before half. We do. Right now, it's looking like United are the better team right now since, well, in the last couple of minutes. I don't know what the hell that was. Like, don't get me wrong, fancy passes are great when you get them, when everything works out from the fancy pass. Other than that, it's just, yeah. Casemiro trying to do a Bruno pass, no look pass back. Well, it was kind of a look. Here we go. Let's go. We got a movement here. Communicate. Please communicate. Like, they're trying to get it to Sesko, but that was a little delayed. That's what I would think. That's, yeah, well, it does look a little delayed. Don't worry, my screen's not frozen. I'm just waiting to see what happens with this free kick. The one thing too is it's good that we're getting more goals this season on set pieces than we had last year, in the last few years. Oof. It was a good kick. Oof. It would have went right off the crossbar. Let's see if we can, come on, we got to get one back. Just control. There we go. And no one's there. Oof. Ooh. I'd like to go back to that replay and see what happened. Let's go here. Just spray some water on it. He'll be fine. Doesn't even need it. He's back up. He's fine. Like, don't get me wrong. United have gotten better near the final third of the first half. They've looked a little bit better, but needless to say, they've struggled today so far in the first half. Little wide. They've had opportunities, but their own mistakes are causing it. Oof. Just a little late. We'll probably have, what, probably 3 minutes of extra time? I'm going to say 3 minutes. Chances are it's probably going to be, I think it should be probably 3 minutes, but it's probably going to be a good old traditional 1 minute. All right, let's go. Come on, Bruno. Oh, way to get the ball back. Hey. Come on. If I'm talking to them at the half, I'm telling them to settle down and control the bloody ball. That's what it's basically got to be. When you're watching it here, you have to look at how they're controlling the ball. All right, come on. That's the one thing that's great about Cunha, especially when he goes for those types of stretches. He does attract those. What's going on here? He does attract multiple defenders. Don't get me wrong. That's, you can say that about anyone who goes up on the wing, but we know, like, these long balls have to stop. I'm sorry, but there is no connection between. We are losing out on connection between the mid. Yeah, like these long balls aren't doing anything. 3 minutes. Called it. 3 minutes of extra time. That's what it is. Yeah, 3 minutes of extra time. Called it. Ding, ding, ding. 3 minutes of extra time. Still have extra half. We still got 3 minutes. Can we get something? Yeah, that's going to. Just block it. Go, go. Yeah, it's. The good old 20-yard balls are not working today. They don't usually work anyways. Like, the one thing too is they've slowed down. They have slowed down Crystal Palace's advances, but our advances have been crap. Like, the long balls aren't doing anything. They're not doing anything in the middle. They're not able to move anything for, like, yeah, let's just pass it back. Just get to the half and just regroup for the second half. Just regroup for the second half. Yep. Yep. It's half. We got what, 20 minutes for half? How to rate the first half? Well, they've looked okay. I'm not going to say they're looking great. They're not looking the best. What would Carrick be saying right now? Like tactically, they're not doing anything. Like, it's great that we had those corners, but other than that, that's it. Our one shot was because of Acuna failed cross. We've had Sesko's one header. Didn't go into my normal routine for the game as well. I forgot to send something off to another friend. But no, like looking at it here, let's just pull up the stats. Let's look at the stats here. Won't be pulling up on my screen, but just reviewing the stats here. So, it's great that United have had the possession. They kind of had most of the possession here. Hold on. Oh, that was a big sneeze that I had to. Now they started getting more shots. 3 shots on target, 6 shots in total. 2 yellows handed out. We've had 9 crosses. 9. Ooh, maybe that's the knock right there. I'm just looking at it here. Maybe that's the knock. Yep. Yeah, that's probably what it is right there. That knock, just looking at the Shaw thing, that looks like the knock right there. Ooh. Had a chance there. Like, we've had opportunities, but we're not taking advantage of them. I would like to see more movement and options through the middle. Sesko there. Trying to look at the... yeah, we've had, what, 3... yeah, 3 shots on target. Yep. United are just... like... oh, I kind of want to be in that dressing room just to say, hey, what's Carrick saying? What is Carrick telling them this is what they need to do? Well, 1, they can stop with the long ball. 2, the discipline needs to be there. They're not having any control with the movement of the ball. The transition from our back end to our front isn't there. Not only that, when we do get options in the middle, our mid is so our attack is so far up that they're wanting the 20-yard pass. No. This is a game here where we have to see how Carrick can adapt his tactics. We're not seeing the opportunity here. We're definitely struggling. Sesko's had his opportunity, but other than that, it's definitely gotten a little bit better as the first half went on. We definitely improved. I will say that. That's probably the nicest thing I'll say about it. Because, well, we're not like, again, stats don't say everything, but realistically, I don't think we're playing the best. We are not moving the ball. We're not taking advantage of what's going on. It's, yeah. Thank you to all those who have viewed and checked it out. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, follow if you're watching. United are down 1-0 to Crystal Palace. Was it the best? Yeah, they're struggling, ladies and gentlemen. It's not an easy match, or like there's no such thing as an easy match. They're struggling in this. Let's see who else is playing right now. Fulham's up 2-0 on Tottenham. Brighton's 2-1. And then at 11:30 we have Arsenal and Chelsea. And just taking a look here. In looking at that Arsenal Chelsea, you're wondering who do you want? I do want Chelsea to win. Just taking a look at the matchups that we have after today. We got Villa and Chelsea on the 4th at the same time when we're playing Newcastle. Ooh, Arsenal's playing Brighton. Arsenal has played one more game than most when you're looking at the table here because they're playing today. So when we see them after Brighton, we have all played 29. They would have all played. They're going to be playing 20. They're going to be playing 30. So you hope that Chelsea can get a win today. Because if they drop Arsenal, it's all ifs, Man City will be 2 points behind with a game in hand. That's the crazy thing right now. That is. It would be the craziest thing right now. So. We'll see. But no, this table is getting there. It is. But yeah, let's go back to the game. This game is important as much as the table's positions are because we need to get ahead of Chelsea, especially Liverpool winning big 5-2 yesterday. So we have our challenges. We have pressure here. Again, Villa dropping, yes, it's great. But the goal, like the reward for winning today should be going up to third. We should not be focusing on just trying to get third. Champions League is great, but I know we only have 10 games left after today. But we need to take advantage of those moments that we have them. So we have to be in those positions today. But United looked like they were a step back when the game started, at least for the majority of the first half. They've come a little bit better in the second half of the final couple minutes of the first half. They looked a little bit better. Again, those long balls they're just not doing it. They're struggling with the long ball. They are. So we can't keep using it, but they have to be able to movements. That's the thing. It's about the movements. We have to make sure that we're able to move the ball. The short passes and transition, yeah, that should work well, but it also is like Glasner plays the 3-4-3 and this ownership sacked a manager that he knew what formation he would play and what he needed to get this better. But still, yeah, I'm not going to get into Ruben Amorim right now. I've done that in plenty of episodes. I was Ammerman. We know why he was let go. And yes, we're playing a manager who plays the same formation as he did. And right now we're losing 1-0 to a manager that we're also looking at potentially getting for this club. But we have been struggling. We have been. We're struggling in this game. We haven't been, actually, even so, if you look at some of the games going into this, you saw struggles there. You saw some of it. You saw it during Everton. You saw it during West Ham. You saw it during Tottenham, Fulham. You saw those. You saw the stretches there, and this is the one thing. How can we adapt now going into the second half? What is Carrick going to do now? Are we going to see more substitutions? What are we going to see here? Because it looks like nothing's cool that we have 3 shots on target, but it's we're not playing to our best. That's what I'm going to say. We're not playing to our best. So, just a few minutes to go until we're back. But United stats will say one thing, but yeah, like I said, in the final few minutes, they look improving, but this is Crystal Palace's game. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how United can get moving. That was a nice header by Lacroix, though. I'll say that there. It was a nice header by them. So, if you are tuning in or just checking in, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, follow. Leave a comment. Any engagements? Let's see here. 10 views. Audience. Currently, yeah. It's slowly progress. I do think all those that have watched and viewed and clicked and seen the podcast, I do appreciate all those who have subscribed. I greatly do appreciate it. Those that have followed on social media. They're definitely looking at. You always see those two interacting. What even after every game, you always see those two interacting and where Bruno telling him where he needs to be. Probably talking about what happened the last time when he tried to feed it to them. Getting ready. Getting ready for that second half. Still a couple minutes to go. Like I mentioned, when I did the episode on Thursday discussing managers, I think I mentioned 9 managers as potential, followed by, and realistically saying 3 of them will be potential options. Ended up, after the debate with myself, stating that Carrick would be the manager. Not for deserving or whatever, but I think the ownership and everything will try to spin it and say, yep, this is who we want. This is who we believe is going to be the manager for how well he's been doing. So getting ready for the second half to kick off. And we're off for the second half. Mm. Come on. My phone just letting me know that the second half has started. Come on. Let's get the ball going. Oof. Good touch from Bruno. Can we get something? Yes, we still have a full 45 minutes to go, but we could use some more. Oof. What happened there? Ooh, that was Wharton. Hurt himself on that slide. And he's fine now. He's up. United with 4 corners. Crystal Palace is 1. Gotta get something from this corner. Palace is defending. Oof. Get up, Casemiro. He hit his head right off of Sesko's. Would you like to see Adam Wharton in a United jersey next year? I think I might. All depends on what he cost. Ooh. Don't get me wrong, Elliot Anderson is a great player, but if United are bleeding money, looks like yellow for delay. That is a new rule this season. Like, the control has to be there. Come on, feed to low. Get to the low. Come on. If that's what the tact is just feeding in the box, we're not going to get anywhere today. If that's, yeah. Like, United have played better since the start of the game, but overall, we are not. They're finding their open man a lot better than what we can do with an open man. Oof. Just the height that Sesko can get is just huge. Come on. Come on, Sesko. Nobody there. They calling that offside? It's another United corner. We're getting our but we can't be just relying on corners. So far, our best opportunity from away from a corner has been that Mbeumo, but the mix-up between Mazraoui and Cunha. Can we get a goal here? No. That's the one thing, too. I'm seeing Mbeumo take more corners. Oh, come on. That has to be a penalty. That has to be a penalty. Everyone's got to go. Let the captain be the only one that speaks. I think I just saw Henderson try to say that he fell down. Should be. We'll see. Let them review. Is it going to be rewarded a penalty? I wonder if Cunha was offside. No, I shouldn't think like that. Now when I look at it here, check to see where to place the foul. Now that I rewatch it, now that when you look at it again, that's probably not going to be a penalty. Is it? If they're rewarding it, are they giving it? Okay. Waiting for the confirmation. If there's anything, the foul is being committed outside the box. That's the only thing. I don't know if it's going to be given a penalty, but if anything, maybe a kick outside the box. But you are impeding the runner from trying to get to the ball. But Cunha looks like he sold it a little. Is it going to VAR? Yeah. If anything, it's going to be a free kick outside the box. What I think it might be. Checking the ruling. Yeah. We'll see here. I'm saying outside the box. Definitely going to be. I don't think they're going to reward it as a penalty. You. We'll see here. Ooh, and a red. They gave it to him. Red and a penalty. Ladies and gentlemen, Crystal Palace has a penalty. Oh, sorry, a red. Sorry. But Bruno taking it up. Come on, Bruno. There we go. Bruno Fernandes with a goal. We're drawn at 1. I did say 2-1 in my prediction for United to win. I'll say that there. I'll say that. But yeah. Why did my thing not save? I put a red. Number 5. LaCroix. There we go. You provided the data you provided. What? Oh, well. All right, they're up. So we're drawn. But now there is the man advantage. Bruno with the goal. Now what can they do? Like, don't get me wrong. It is, he did impede it, but it's just the way I was watching it and the way maybe Cunha sold it a little bit. Cunha definitely sold it a little bit. Got the, like, again, in the end of the day, there was a penalty given. The penalty looked there. He did impede him from trying to get to the ball, which, again, now you go back to the Brentford match, which, again, that happened before, where they only gave him a yellow. And obviously we know that the PGMOL came out and realized that was a mistake, where a red should have been given. But I'm pretty sure Bruno still missed the penalty. So, but we probably would have went on to lose. We shouldn't have lost that game. Now, can we capitalize and win? Can we take advantage of and get the win? So I know you don't usually make predictions I know I was talking about my prediction, like in the menu app, if you look at it, you can do your stat predictions and everything. Sesko. Yeah, I usually do my lineup, and then I also do my score prediction too, like who the first goal. Like, if you're a United fan, you know what I'm talking about. So, Um, I am a little bummed that the red card didn't stay. Looks like there was something issued on my end here for not letting the red card stay. But yeah, if you haven't, if you're just tuning in, we scored on a penalty. Red card was given to Crystal Palace on Lacroix. Had to go to VAR. Sesko. When they're that close, and I know you want to try to take those extra steps, but you may just have to do a touch and pass and see what you have there. Come on. Mm-hmm. This is the one thing, too, that United have failed to this season. They played down even when they sometimes had the man advantage. Yes, we can talk about we have to still make sure that we can control. There we go. Ooh, actually, that was nicely defended. Muniz. I always like Muniz as a defender. Oh, come on. He tapped him. No, that was intentional. You can see him throw the hip in. You can see, yeah. That could be. No, he threw the body in on purpose. You can see, yeah. Did Maguire get a card on that? Was a card given? Doesn't look like it. I don't even know if Maguire's got a card so far. No, I don't think Maguire does have a card. Delo has a card. Now there's a red. Let me just double check one thing. Oof. No, it was a straight red. Go. Hey, ooh, did that go off someone? Did that go off someone? That went off some hair. That did go off Crystal. Like, no, they called it a goal kick. Like, I did feel for Crystal Palace not getting put into Europa. Oh, Mazraoui. All right, let's go. We have the advantage. That's the one thing we were kind of missing from Luke Shaw in that first. Luke Shaw wasn't moving the ball up well. Just give me a moment here. And that's another goal for Sesko. There we go. 2-1. That was a nice header. That's what they've been looking for. I gotta figure out a way to get my avatar to raise their hands. Can I? Nope. It just does my face. That was a nice goal. Who got that assist? Yes. That was a nice header. Ooh. Well placed by Sesko. That was good. That was good. Don't get me wrong. We needed that red card to kind of help us. But that was a nice goal. Oh, yeah. Sesko's got now what? 8? Yeah, 8 goals on the season. The confidence is there. It was a hell of a long ball from Bruno. That's assist 13. They granted him the assist, right? Oh, there we go. Izu. Bruno with his 13th assist. Sesko now with his 8th goal. The one thing that's improved this season from last year was definitely the goal scoring, and that's been attributed to, yes, the additions as well. That was a beautiful cross in by Bruno. I'll say that. Got a little substitution there. Listen, overall, I am quite happy with how things are going. Well, now I am. It's easy when you have. Oh, come on, that one. Ref, you got to let him do that transition. Oh, this long ball stuff has I know we're up in person, but the long ball passes have to stop. Try to feed it in through 7 people. That's the thing. Come on, Manu. You're given space. Go for it. That's the one thing I need to see more of. When they're given those opportunities, they have to give the space. Or sorry, they have to use that space that's given to them. There is massive, someone needs to be coming up more into that middle, right where Kavanaugh is, the ref, and direct. We're not seeing that there. Don't get me wrong, I have a different advantage than the players, because obviously when you're looking at it from the TV, you're going to see a different angle than what the players are seeing in front of them. But again, when we're watching here, Like, there's just so much. Like, Crystal Palace is down one guy, and they're still in it. I'm sure this is, some people probably think this is an overreaction, but realistically, they still haven't let up. They're still playing. Like, they're still playing at 11. There's Adam Wharton walking with a limp. I wonder if it was that slide on Embuemo. That it probably was, because he was staggering a little bit when he was walking. I wonder if he took maybe another shot to that leg, because he was grabbing that knee. That's his right knee that looked like it took the knock. I think Wharton would be a good fit. There is space being given up by Crystal Palace, but we're not taking advantage of it. Like, yeah, see, now you're seeing Bruno there. Now you're seeing everyone collapse in. But no one's shifting when we get those open spaces. Come on. Come on, Cunha. They're defending well still. They're still trying to get it to Sesko. Ooh, that's going to be a corner. The one thing I've noticed is that Embuemo is taking most of that corners. Oop. Yeah, a little bit of a bump. Yeah. Come on, Embuemo. Oop. Ooh, great save by Henderson. Yeah, that was a great kick by Cunha, or not Cunha, by Casemiro. Great save, though, by Henderson. Yeah, that was a great save. That was, yeah. Ahmad's coming in for Sesko. Johnny Evans back there. He had a decent, he had a good game. I shouldn't say decent. He had a good game. Sesko had a good game. They definitely were trying to feed him. They definitely gave him opportunities. So these, like, the long passes are great, but we definitely could use some more control. That was a nice header by Sesko, though. It was a nice placement by Bruno, too. He's doing what we need him to do as a striker. This game is reminding me a little bit of the Tottenham game. Yes, both of them had red cards. Once the red cards were issued, we saw the changes there. Someone needs to be up more. Like, again, give it to Crystal Palace for what they're doing. They're still playing well. But though I don't think they've had a shot on. Well, we'll see how this goes. Oop. Clear it out. Get a toe out, get something just to throw it off. I don't know what Bruno was thinking there. What do we got going on here? United should have the advantage. Again, Crystal Palace, offensively now, they're not going to be doing it, but they're still moving the ball at certain points well. They're definitely doing enough to halt United's advancement, but they need to. Yeah. Kobe's been quiet today. Don't get me wrong. He's had one or two safe tackles, but I shouldn't say that. I should reiterate that. Kobe's been okay today. Like, you're just. Oh, are you not like? Come on. Ahmad could have looked at the second, could have taken a few, and I don't think we needed that long ball. Yeah. Come on. Getting another, yeah, like we could use this win. Come on. This game isn't over. We need to control. The one thing, too, is Euro and Maguire played well together today. They played well the last couple of days. When they played together, he started well against Everton, played well today. That goal in that corner from Crystal Palace earlier today, that's just one of those, it's just too hard to defend. There we go. Ooh. Good read, good movement. You have to defend. Excuse me. There we go. Every time someone gets there, you're seeing Mbuemo at the bottom, just like wanting to be fed. I know everyone wants to score, but let's try to, make sure we're giving those options to players there. Because twice we've seen that the Cunha shot and then the Diallo shot. You could have probably taken the extra look to see where Mbuemo was. Crystal Palace is definitely missing Mateta right now. They are, especially in those opportunities there. If Mateta was playing, that would be an impact. That would cause problems for our back four. Because especially in that time right there with the man advantage, or man down, you could use that option there too. Oh, Xerxes coming on. Xerxes probably coming on for Cunha or Mbuemo. Aiden Heaven's getting ready too as well. Probably coming on for Maguire. But what was I talking about? Yeah, Mateta. Yeah, Palace is missing him today. It's not a lie. It's especially on those attacks, especially on those early attacks on us in the first half. Yeah, he was definitely missed. Look at that wide space there of just getting left by our mid. Just wide open. But oh yeah, missed. Okay. I was like 10 for 18. I was like, they're both on the field for United, but no, Crystal Palace is making their sub. He played well today, Kamada. Yeah. Heaven for Maguire. And then we're going to see probably Xerxes come on for Mbuemo or Cunha. Excuse me. Mbuemo, yeah. Xerxes going up to the striker. I do like Xerxes' ball movement. I do. I wish there was listen, if we had more games to play and all that, I would have loved to see Xerxes would have gotten more. Like, again, everyone would have gotten more game time. But we're not playing in any more tournaments. We're out. We're out of 2 domestic cups. We didn't win the Europa last year, so we're out of Champions League. So, oh, a little slip there. That was a nice touch by Xerxes, though. Just tough break that Delo just looks like slipped. Like I was saying, I did like Xerxes. His touch, his ball movement. It took him a while to adjust to the Prem, but I do like him as an addition. Hopefully we can get something with. Hopefully we can get Champions League this year. I'm really hoping for it. Mm. I feel like United could use another goal. Yeah, Euro had played. I don't know why I said Euro. I said Euro had played well today. Euro had played well today. I don't think Crystal Palace has had a shot on target. Maybe they've had one. I don't think they've had one this half. They've had shots, but I don't think they've had one on target yet. Don't want to jinx it now. We're probably going to have 6 minutes of extra time. 5-6 minutes, I would say. Mm. Ooh. It's a good thing Casemiro got that ball. Yellow. Aiden Heaven with a yellow. Let's see. I'm wondering, yeah. Would you guys still take Glasner? Yes, don't get me wrong. It looks like United could potentially finish this with a win. I'm wondering what the time is going to be. 8 minutes. I was off. I was right with the first half. I said 3, but I wouldn't have been shocked if they did just a good old traditional 1 minute. But no, 8 minutes in the second half for extra time. That's still a lot of time. Let's get the control going. Come on. Ahmad's got to look at that pass. He's got to see Bruno. Ooh. Just control. That's what it is. Ooh. I do like Munez. I do like him. Had a very good season last year. Oh, just stop selling. Like, free kick. That's the one thing. You're not seeing my hand gestures when I'm doing this. So when you see my facial reaction, you see my face go down like this. I have my hand to my chin right now. I do like Aiden Heaven. All right, come on, Kobe. Now go. You have the space. Go for it. That's the one thing I would like to see Kobe do more of, is when he gets that space, not to do the east and west, but if he can go north and south. Ooh, great kick by Ahmad. Great save by Henderson. Yeah, I would like to see Mainu do more north and south, like more north, like get that ball, and they give him that space, head north. Because I've seen that today a few times. Even when Crystal Palace had their full lineup, full squad, they were giving us space to transition through that middle. Oof. Yeah, I think that was Bruno's first corner that he took today. What's that now? 6. If we pull it off today, 6 wins, 1 draw. If there he is. There he is. Ooh. Defended very well. Bruno wanted to go in for that kick. That was a great move by Ahmad. Great work by Mainu and great work by Ahmad. But like I said, when he gets those out, like when he gets the ball, I just want to see Mainu just fly with it. Excuse me. There we go. Like, I think Ahmad was offside. Was he offside? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, he was offside. Yeah, he was offside. The ref was holding off to see if it was an offside. If not, that might have been a penalty too. Or a free kick, sorry. Mm. Poor giveaway by Xerxes. This is the one thing too. Like we're recovering well. That was a nice pass. Oh, go Xerxes, go. Yeah, he could have carried it more. Get open for him. Ooh. Corner. Ooh, no, really? I feel like Xerxes had. I don't know if Xerxes had that much gas in that tank when he got that break. And Ahmad was too offside. But like I was saying earlier, like when I was talking about when it came to Xerxes, it's just tough how everything went, especially with Amarim now gone and not having Champions League, being out of 2 domestic trophies. It's tough. Even glad, yeah. Missing Mateta today again does affect the squad. But no, like I was saying, going back to Xerxes, just the touch, the movement, you saw what he can do. And if you give him the space, you see what he can do with that space. So, Ugarte, Sesko played well today. Now the question is, how do I feel about my player ratings overall when I'm watching this? Let's not like the red card changed everything. Let's be fair here. But we were slowly getting in there. Yeah, like this is the one thing too. Oh. And that's over. That's game. That is it. Game, set, match. Boom. Final. Two one. Bruno with the penalty. Sesko with the header. Listen, Palace still played well. Let's not take that away from anything. Palace still played well. So, but that's it for final 2-1 at home. Player post game episode will be out. I'll be recording that probably in the next hour or so. But yeah, overall, happy with the win. We're in third. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in third. And I'm sorry if I wasn't too there. Wasn't jumping like most. This was my first watch along. But yeah, overall, happy with the win. But yeah, now we're in third. We got the goal difference. Wharton. Hey, hopefully we see him in United Red next year. I do like him. You know, I would like him on the roster. I'm not going to lie. He looked good in the squad. But yeah. But overall, you know what? We got the win. We needed a little help with the red card. But overall, happy with what we got. So, yeah. 2-1 United over Crystal Palace. Sesko, Xerxes talking. But overall, we won. We got the match. We got the 3 points. We're on. Look at those two. Thinking that they're geniuses. Yeah, Wilcox and Barada there. But yeah. Post game. I'll talk to you guys later. This is the Red Devils Corner Kick podcast. Thank you for watching along. Thank you for those that viewed. Hopefully, I'll be doing this again as well. I won't be doing it Wednesday, but I will be doing it 15th because we have a double match that day. Aston Villa, and then along with the Women's League Cup final as well. So I'll talk to you guys in a bit. This is the Red Devils Corner Kick podcast. Glory, glory, Man United.